don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Style Boys for Life. That was the group and the dance from the movie Pop Stars Never Stop, Never Stopping. I rented it from YouTube and I watched it again the very next day. Andy Samberg from The Lonely Island is responsible for writing, producing and starring. He's the main actor in this film. I find him just hilarious. Along with all the old Lonely Island songs, I actually bought the album with the song Jizz in My Pants. I'm on a boat, I'm on a mother effing boat. I thought those songs were hilarious when they came out, and still to this day I can't look at a boat without thinking about singing the song I'm on. That's what I would sing if I was on a big boat. I would have that song going on in my head. I'm a fan of silly humour. This film has that same silly humour, but it's actually intelligent at the same time. Some people could probably find it offensive. Really, this film's really for the relaxed person that doesn't get offended easily at things. It's silly humour, it's over the top silly but still intelligent. It's still really funny at the same time. This is not stupid humour. I found watching this film, it's not far off the truth when it comes to the pop culture. The main character in this movie, just like Connor, for real. This is for real. For real, true to life. You think of pop songs and people worship pop singers, the pop culture and songs. The way they talk about songs is exactly like the characters. Some of them are played by real artists in the industry. They were talking about this fictional songs as if hearing them was the best thing that ever happened to them in their life. That's exactly what fans feel about songs and artists, which is so true. It's blurting out random words and saying these are the things in my Jeep. That was one of the songs created by one of the fictional characters who was a former member of the Style Boys. And then he went off to do his own solo career. He had just a long list of words and he said, these are the things in my Jeep. And I just thought, well, yeah, a lot of songs are like that, especially the Bruno Mars song. And it sounds good because it's put to good music that's produced well. And we think it's the best song ever. And really, what do these people do? They just say stuff, sing stuff and rap stuff. It's just words to good music. Without the music, it's just words. And we worship these people, think they're gods because they say stuff, they list stuff. They put words to music. We think it's the best thing we've ever heard. So that's the realism of it, and this film captured it so well and just made me laugh all the way through it. It was so silly at times, but so real. One of my favourite scenes in this film, which I have to talk about because it's one of the best scenes and it's something I've never seen in any other movie. It is so funny, it's so intelligent at the same time and so silly, ironically, but it's so smart. One of the scenes I've never seen in any other film before and I was so impressed was a scene where they're in a documentary type setting. The main character, played by Andy Samberg, he tells the photographer to turn off the camera, and then all this like crazy action happens and all this noise and drama. You kind of want to see it, but I just thought that was so clever and so funny and so interesting that we didn't get to see any of it. I've never seen that done in any other movie. I just thought it's so clever and so funny. They get points for that because, wow, that is really imaginative, really creative. And I love movies like that just think outside the box and do. It's hard to be totally original because You can't shut off your brain from things that you've previously seen before. That goes for the music industry and the film industry. You're always seeing things and being influenced by things around you and what you've seen and what you've done in your life. It's hard not to take bits and pieces from other artwork, so it's really hard to be totally, completely original. But when you come up with complete original ideas like that and put it in a film, I really respect that. Some things that other films have never done before, because a lot of the times films are complete cookie cutter. I've never seen a scene done like that before, where you don't get to see anything, which is ironic and really funny and really clever. You just get to hear all the drama that's going on and see the dialogue on the screen. I just thought, well done.
Maybe the numbers were wrong, Like, Bonko Hub had a computer virus or something.
You could be right. I'll have Jay look into it.
So what are we talking, like 150, 200, or?
65,000.
Well, that is not where we wanted to be, but not bad for the day.
Actually, Connor, that's for the week. Estimated.
65.
For the week?
Can you?
Hey, can you guys give us a second here? How does this happen? I really don't know.
We're gonna sell a mill first week.
It's just not connecting. Come on, don't.
What is happening, Harry?
Fucking be out of here, man.
Where are they coming from? I think they like my sunscreen. Why are you wearing sunscreen? It's overcast. It can still burn you through the clouds. Everybody knows that. Shit, grab my flamethrower. Here, that. Yes! Yes! You get them! Oh my God! Please! It's you! Kill it! You got him! Holy shit. Camera guy, tell me you got that. You told us to stop filming. Oh, fuck!
It's my new favourite film, and everyone should go watch it. Rent it off YouTube for $6. And it feels good to laugh, and it's good for life to laugh at things and not be like feel down all the time from the energy that's going on, and things that are going on in the world are horrific. But it's good to just forget about what's going on in one's own life, what's going on in the rest of the world, and just sit down and watch a film that's funny, that makes a specific scene that's really hilarious, over the top funny, where they're in the limo talking to the two characters that were in a former group called the Style Boys, and they got back together to talk. And there's fans hovering around the limo. I'm going to let you watch it and then leave some comments below, because it is so hilarious. I'm not going to say any more. It's a good surprise in the movie. Do yourself a favour, go watch it. This is my review of the pop star Never Stop, Never Stopping. Go watch it. I give this 5 stars out of 5 stars. And live life independently. We get to see life for what it truly is. That's what this film did for me. That life can be a joke. I've been guilty myself of worshipping pop stars. I grew up thinking I wanted to be Madonna. Since I was 6 years old, I wanted to be Madonna. I even dressed up like her at my primary school dress-up parade at 6 years old, while other kids were dressing up as princesses and fairies and policemen. I wanted to be Madonna. I could not pull myself away from Katy Perry's live broadcast. I found it so intriguing, and I don't know why. It's because we've been caught in this matrix of worshipping pop stars and the culture that's presented to us. And this film reflects back to us this culture, this funny, silly culture, and what advertising and packaging can do, the power of it, and how it sucks us all in, such as pop star Never Stop, Never Stopping. This film points out to us our own reflection and makes fun of us and shows us a view of ourselves inside the matrix, which gives us an opportunity to jump outside of the matrix.